Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. I'm fresh off the plane from Spain and I wanted to share with you what I wore and what I bought while I was there. So hopefully you'll get some inspiration on maybe packing tips and also, working around a certain color palette. It makes things so much easier. Thank you as well for your input on what I was going to wear on the plane to Spain, which was very helpful and a good exercise to do in advance of, waking up at those early hours and figuring out what am I going to do. So I ended up wearing, do you know what I wore? I wore wide leg trousers, which I swore I wouldn't. I wore something more fitted on the way back, but both black trousers. With my blue trench coat. I didn't even get a photo. Those early morning flights, you're just not thinking. So, and once I got to Spain, then I changed into something a little bit better for the climate over there. But I was happy with my travel choices. If you are new here, you're very welcome. You might want to like the video if you enjoy it and learn something new. And if you're a returning subscriber, it's great to see you back here again. Thank you for all the support that's coming in through super thanks. For the price of a coffee, you can help keep this channel going. So if you're here enjoying it, and you feel like you'd like to support it, you can do so by hitting that super thanks button. Before we get into today's video, if you do want to work with me one-to-one or on my online courses, you'll find all the information on my website in the description below. Let's get going with today's video. I'm going to start off with something that should have been with me on that holiday and I just left it too late, I suppose. I ordered a pair of glasses off Vestiaire Collective and they weren't shipped out as soon as they could have been, and they arrived the day I traveled and I was already gone. So I was very sad that these didn't make the cut for my travel because I think I would have worn them an awful lot. So let me just show you what those were. They are pre-loved Max Mara glasses, and I had this idea in my head that I just wanted these white framed sunglasses, and I couldn't get it out of my head the whole time I was in Spain. So here they are here, the ring light's catching the light there, but you get the idea. And these are, this frame is very like my Ray-Bans that I have, and I know it works for me. I really like them. So I'm very happy with the purchase. Unfortunately, I was missing them the whole week I was away, and I couldn't help keeping my eye out for white frame sunglasses over there as well. I actually got a second pair, which are different. Let me show you. So I went into some really cool vintage shops in Malaga. If you're over there and you love some secondhand shopping, you'll be in paradise over there. There are so many of them, all reasonably priced, not necessarily designer stuff, but a good mix of everything. At very good prices. So I saw these cat eye frames, and I don't usually go for a cat eye. I think the other style of frames work for me better, but these were just a bit of fun, and they were only like €15. So I thought, for those days when I'm feeling a little bit glam and just really want to kind of make a statement, I just thought these were really fun. So I'm happy that I have both of these frames, to be honest. Now let's get into some pictures of when I was over there, and I'll share with you a little bit about my choices, I suppose. So I just want to show you a glimpse into my wardrobe, a picture that I took of my wardrobe over there, just to show you that I was working with a color palette. I tried to keep everything cohesive so that they could mix and match well really, really easily. So in this picture, you'll see that I have a light neutral there. I've got that white t-shirt that I got from Cézanne a couple of weeks ago. There's that black dress in there from Cézanne as well, which I wore and actually don't have a picture of wearing, but you would have seen it in my previous videos. I've got navies, I've got cobalt blues there. You can see that kind of turquoise color, which I absolutely love. I currently have it on my nails. I'm kind of obsessed with it right now. It's a very universal color, by the way. So if you see it in shops, don't be in any doubt that it'll work for you. It works for many, many people. My partner was with me over there. I picked up a shirt for him, like a linen shirt, and his first reaction was like, no. And then he tried it on and he really liked it, and I thought it was fantastic on him as well. So it's a universal color. It works for, oh, by the way, he's a spring. So it's very universal. It works for many people. So you'll see there that there is a cohesiveness in my wardrobe. Now that's not everything that I had with me, but more or less everything was working together. I had my Cézanne cardigan, which I didn't end up using actually because it just was warm enough not to put a cardigan on, thankfully. So everything worked really well, which made packing a breeze. It made dressing a breeze. It was just so easy when you're working with a color palette. So if you're still not working with a color palette, do get in touch. Let's find out your best colors, no matter where you are in the world. Now let's get into some photos where I'm actually wearing these things. So in this photo, it was day one. We had just arrived. It was still kind of around lunchtime, I would say. We were finding our way around the city. So I just put on a white linen shirt, navy shorts, which you can't see in the photo because I've got that Cézanne bag sitting on my lap, and we just stopped for some brunch. And it was a perfect outfit for, you know, gauging the temperature because I wasn't sure, you know, there was a little bit of a breeze at times, you know, it was a bit chilly earlier in the week. So this was absolutely perfect for just having a wander around the city, getting our bearings and having a coffee, of course. I'm wearing my Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses. You can see I've got my dive computer on in that photo. I didn't end up going diving, unfortunately. The visibility apparently was not very good at the time, so I didn't get to do that. But you know what? It worked with my wardrobe. It's white, so, you know, I kept going with it. I love a linen shirt. It's very, very versatile. And yes, it creases, but I think once you come to the place of acceptance and working with linen instead of against it, you just get on with it. It's a beautiful fabric to wear when it's a little bit warmer. Okay, let's move on to another outfit of mine, one of these cobalt blue dresses that I had with me. So I don't know how many of you follow me over on Instagram, but if you do, you'll know that I've been learning to sew since January. So I've only been at this like 3 months or so. I made this dress and I was really happy with myself that I was actually able to wear it and feel pretty good in it, and I was really happy with how it turned out. So it's a half circle skirt, which means that it gave me a little bit of volume on the lower half. I designed it like this because I knew it balanced out my body shape. This is the beauty of like knowing your colors, knowing your body shape, and knowing how to work a sewing machine as well. So I made a halter neck dress and, you know, just straight across the bust. There was a zip closure on the back. And I felt really, really good in this. And it also looked really nice against an Aperol spritz that I had. Those complementary colours worked really well. So I was absolutely thrilled with this. Let me know what you think. This is the first time I'm showing something that I've made myself on YouTube. So, you know, a little bit nervous, but I still feel pretty good about it. So I was really happy with that. Of course, there was a lot of beach days as well, where obviously I was in a bikini and I wore this dress down to the beach, and a couple of others that I'm going to show you as well. So, you know, a lot of it was bikini weather, which was absolutely lovely. I did buy a bikini over there. There's some great shops that we don't have here in Ireland or that I've never heard of before, and they're fantastic. They're so good, reasonable prices. I don't know if it's the whole continent of Europe or mainland Europe, or maybe it's just Spain or parts of Spain, but they embrace colour so much more. It's not so much neutrals that I feel like Ireland is very much into, and you know, there's quite a neutral aesthetic going on. Nothing wrong with that. I just love an injection of colour as well. All right, let's move on to the next outfit. So here's one of these turquoise linen dresses, and would you believe it? I made this one too. This is actually my very first dress that I made. And if you know, you wouldn't want to look at this too closely because the hems are a little bit raw. You know, it's not my best effort, but you know what? I said, I'm going to challenge myself to wear these things in real life instead of just kind of having a go at something and then putting it back in a wardrobe or a bag or something. So I was really happy to wear this. I paired it with the raffia sun hat, which has a black ribbon around it. And then I used that Cézanne Bonjour tote bag that I got as a gift. And if you look in closely, you'll see my shoes. And these are the shoes that I pretty much lived in over there. They're my vintage Marc Jacobs sandals, which they're so comfortable. There's a little silver strap around the front of the foot, a little bit of gold on it as well. They're just so comfortable. They're serving me really well. Cost per wear has been really good, and they're still going strong, so I was really delighted with them. That's pretty much what I wore for most of the time in Spain. You might want to let me know which one of my handmade dresses you like the best, maybe. There's another one coming. All right, on to another outfit, and you wouldn't have seen this hung up in the wardrobe. I didn't get around to doing that, but you can see that the base is white and we've got this purple in it as well. So still cool colors, winter colors. And it's a two-piece co-ord, and I made it. What do you think about this one? So it's kind of this kind of cropped style top. It's got a zip closure at the back, and then the skirt part has a zip closure as well, and it's kind of got this long A-line feel to it, and kind of meets that top, almost looking like a dress. I had to laugh because when I was with my partner, you know, I kept saying every day, I made this, and when I showed him this one, he kind of laughed. And he didn't believe me, which felt really good because he thought, look, it's you know, too good. You bought that. So I was thrilled. That was a good compliment. But not only that, we went on a catamaran sunset cruise in the evening time, and actually some Irish girls came over. And they were like, oh my God, where'd you get your outfit? You know, it's gorgeous. And I was like, this was like the ultimate compliment. So I said, I made it. And they were like, oh, what? So I was just thrilled. I was so proud of myself to be able to say that I made it, and people were wondering where I got it so that maybe they could get it too. So I was really happy with that. And again, you know, pairing those with my Marc Jacobs sandals. My Cézanne tote bag got a lot of use over there. It was a perfect beach bag. It just fit everything in it. It was absolutely perfect. In the evening, it did get a little bit cooler with wearing that outfit, and I just put on over the linen shirt and just tied it at the front so that it would sit up a bit shorter, and I'd have my shoulders covered, and that was perfect. We had some non-beach days as well. We went to see the Picasso Museum, and we also did a little bit of hiking because there's these beautiful castillo, I'm probably getting the pronunciation wrong, but castles from Moorish times around the areas. We also went to Granada, to Alhambra, which was so impressive. But for those days when there was a lot of walking, I just simply got into my trainers, which were my Nike trainers, a pair of black gym shorts that I got from an Irish company called Peachy Lean, and like this cropped workout top from Lululemon as well. And then I just tied my workout top, kind of a zip up, that I bought so long ago in Nordstrom. They have a great brand called Zala. These tops have been doing me so well. It must be 10 years, I think, since I bought them. And they're with me all through every season for many years. I mean, they're just doing so well. So they were great just to have around the waist, just in case. You know, you never know when you might need something. But I didn't that day. It was quite warm and very pleasant. So apart from the cat eye vintage sunglasses, I only bought one other thing. We did spend a little time walking around the shops, you know, checking out places like, you know, Zara, because it's the home of Zara. But nothing really grabbed me. You know, I'm very particular these days about where I spend my money and, you know, what I'm adding to my wardrobe. But I did see a little pair of earrings that I said, you know what, I would like to have those as a memento. And I think they'd look great during the summer as well. So let me show those to you. So there is an idea of the earrings that I bought. They're kind of this really deep blue, navy kind of a color. And of course, a little bit of a drop. Now, if I just put those on now, you wouldn't see that against my dark hair. So my plan would be that on a day when my hair is, you know, up in a ponytail or a low bun, that I would have them like that. And, you know, maybe something that was like off the shoulder, probably no necklaces because they do the work. I thought they were quite nice as well. I did wear a Reiss dress as well, which I bought specifically for the trip. And do you think I remember to take a photo? I wore it the day we went to the hammam, and I just forgot to get a photo. So if I can find one online, just to show you the style of the dress, I will put it in here as well. That's it for today's video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, do let me know. I'd be happy to do them for you. And I'll see you again next week with another video. Bye!